students, welcome to video session of your English class. In my previous video, I have explained the complete meaning of the story The Talkative Barber, which is taken from a very famous storybook Arabian Nights. As you all have enjoyed the story very much, today I am in front of you all with a summary of the story. Let's see the summary of the story. The story tells us about the barber who is very talkative person. He is a chatterbox who does not stop talking even when he is working. One day a sultan calls him for getting his head shaved. However, little does the sultan know what he is in for. The barber reaches the sultan's place. Instead of doing his job, he starts talking. The sultan is now getting irritated and wants him to be done with his task quickly. But the barber is one stubborn fellow who just does not stop talking despite the sultan telling him not to. This story gives us a funny account of the exchange that happens between the two. Sultan is not happy with his talkative nature, but that does not stop the barber. As it is the nature of the talkative barber, he can't help it but talk about anything and everything. The story is about a barber living in the city of Casper. Everyone knows the barber is to be great talker. A sultan wants to get a haircut one day, so he calls the barber to do the job. However, as soon as the barber reaches, instead of getting on with the job, he starts talking non-stop. Moreover, the sultan gets fed up with this behavior and orders him to leave with the payment without getting his hair cut. Further, the barber does not agree to this and insists that he will finish the job. Despite this, the barber keeps on talking about something or the other. The sultan tells him many times to stop talking and do his job, but all in vain. The barber tells him about his brothers and does not even start with shaving the head. As the sultan starts getting angrier, the barber decides to start shaving. However, soon he stops halfway and goes out to check the time. He leaves the sultan's head half shaved but comes back again to resume. We learn by now that the sultan is in much hurry but does not disclose why. Even though the barber requests many times, the sultan does not tell him why he is in such a hurry. To get rid of him, sultan tells him that he is inviting friends over for a feast. That is why he needs to go. Hearing this, the barber realizes he too invited his friends but has not made any preparations. Now, to do away with him, the sultan offers him all the food prepared for the feast to him for feeding his friends. Even then, the barber wastes more time in inspecting all the dishes which the sultan offers to him. Now the sultan is getting restless and agrees to every wish of the talkative barber. After the barber is content, he starts shaving his head again. At last, he takes a break once again and exclaims that he was not aware the Sultan was so generous. However, the case was just that the Sultan was wanting to get rid of him at any cost. Students, let's see the conclusion or moral of the story. The story tells us that we should not be extra talkative and focus on our job, otherwise, people will get annoyed with us easily. Students, I have added the question answer and exercises of the book in the description part of the video. You all have to write the summary of the story, moral of the story, and the question answer in your note neatly and fill the exercises in your book. Thank you. Stay safe at your home.